Hello and welcome back. This is Steve at Bucks Coins and welcome to the channel. Today we've got a pre-decimal coin hunt. So what basically this means is I've gone into my box of pre-decimal coins and gone grabbed a handful of coins and calculated around about 20. So the first two coins are half crowns. They're both Elizabeth. The one that I'm going to put face down was from the last year of mintage, so you can see her face. There you go. So that's 1967 coin, and this one is also a 1967. They're both half crowns, or 2 and 6, depends on you, how you like to call it. And when it became to decimalisation, these coins were kept in circulation for a short while and had the value of 12.5 pence. On the back it has the half crown and it has the quarter-eye shield with different heraldic symbols, the lion rampant, then the English lions. You also have the crown, you have the Welsh harp, you have ER either side of the shield. On the face side you have the second portrait of the Queen. Very nice coin, and the biggest coin that was in circulation. The next one we have the Queen's father, George VI. This is a 2 shilling coin, or 2 bob as it was known. It's also known as a florin. This one is quite messy on the back, but on this one we have the thistle and the shamrock, and underneath the thistle is a G and underneath the shamrock is an R. In the centre we have a crown, and underneath the crown we have the Tudor rose. This is a typical 2 shilling piece from the George VI reign. (1948), so it's just past the silver area. Right, we have 3 1 shilling pieces. They are from Elizabeth II. We have 2 of them have the lion rampant of Scotland, so I've used one of the 2 to show the head of the coin, which is the second portrait of the Queen, which is that one. We then, on this one, we have the crown above a shield, and inside the shield we have the lion rampant. You have the date of 1965. You have the value underneath of 1 shilling. This is the Scottish 1 shilling of Queen Elizabeth II. This is the design. The one next to it has got a crown and a shield, and within the shield we have 3 lions. 3 lions sort of lying down or about to pounce rather than being rampant. Again we have the 1 shilling underneath, we have the crown on top. If you look closely at the 2 crowns, they are different. Yeah, they're just slightly different. I think the one above the English shield is the Edward crown, and the one above the lion rampant shield is what was thought to be the Scottish crown. Both very nice coins. Okay, let's step down to the smallest value coin. All 3 of them again are Elizabeth. The one that's showing the face is 1965 with her normal second portrait. The 2 showing the golden hind are 1966 and 1964. Now the thing you have to look for on these coins is the golden hind themselves is fairly standard mint, fairly standard on all of the coins. However, if you look underneath the boat, you will either see a very calm ripples or very jagged type ripples, and these are quite jagged. They're not just like straight lines, they're wavy lines. This is called the rough sea one, compared to the calm sea, which is the one where there's hardly any movement in the waves. So that's the interesting part of that coin. Right, again we have 3 sixpences from Elizabeth II's reign, sometimes referred to as a tanner. Well, that's a bit mucky. That one's a better one. Here you got the portrait of the Queen, and there we have the flags of the different nations. You will have the central one will be the rose. What you have going around the outside is you have the rose of England, you have the thistle of Scotland, you have the shamrock of Ireland, and then the leek of Wales. If you've got the thistle, if you look at it from the rose being at the top, rose, thistle, clover, leek. Around, what's in the centre there? It's just where they all join up is in the centre. This one has been around for a very long time. This design has been around the whole of the Elizabeth II's sixpenny bits, all have the same design on. There's nothing unique about them. Here we have 2 different backgrounds to the same coin. This is a threepenny bit. It's a multi-sided coin. It's brass. We have the portcullis and we have the flowers. And I keep forgetting what these flowers are. The stain or still or something like that. Still flowers. Portcullis is Elizabeth II. And the 3 flowers is her father George VI. The Elizabeth II coin, which is quite bright on the face side, but a bit dirty on the rear or the reverse side. This one's dated 1967. It's quite bright on the Elizabeth side, and on the George one, it's dated 1943. Just a couple of years before the end of the war. Second World War, that is. Right, we have a George V. We have his son, George VI. We have another George V. And yet a third George V. And then we have his grandmother, Queen Victoria. Now the thing is, with all of these coins, the George VI is a Britannia from 1958. The 3 George V's are a 1915, another 1915, and a 1935. Now this Victoria one, this one is one of sort of 3 portraits that Victoria had. She had the young bun head, she had the imperial crown head, and she had this draped veil. And this draped veil came in quite late into her reign. And this coin is from the year before her reign ended. And this coin is from 1900. So that ends this coin hunt. Here the coins all bagged up and ready to be sorted out into the collection. What I will say is, if you've enjoyed this coin hunt, please smash the like button and I would be absolutely delighted if you join me in future videos by subscribing to the channel. If you're having a hunt, I hope you have a successful one and you find the coins you're looking for. Excuse me. If you are buying coins, I hope you can get the coin you want for the amount you want to pay. And until we meet up again on this channel, which I hope will be not too far into the future, from me, ta-ra for now. Bye bye.